The story begins high above the clouds in the floating kingdom of Skypiea, where a fearsome priest named Gedatsu served under the self-proclaimed god, Enel, as one of the 4 divine priests enforcing Enel's rule. Gedatsu controlled the deadly swamp trial, a treacherous area filled with suffocating cloud bugs that swallowed careless intruders. What made Gedatsu particularly dangerous was his unique fighting style. Unlike the other priests who relied on tricks and deception, he was the strongest fighter among them, specializing in brutal close combat. His signature attack was called the Jet Fist, powered by a rare jet dial that gave his punches incredible speed and force, enough to send opponents flying deep into his deadly swamp clouds with a single strike. Gedatsu's true advantage came from his special boots that released clouds, allowing him to fly freely above his traps while raining down what he called swamp hamburgers, dense balls of suffocating cloud that trapped his victims below. He often laughed about how his powerful attacks would tear his clothes, never considering that normal bodies couldn't withstand such forces. During Enel's deadly survival game, Gedatsu encountered Tony Chopper, the little reindeer doctor from the Straw Hat crew, due to his strange habit of flipping his eyelids inside out, which left him nearly blind. Gedatsu at first thought Chopper had invisibility powers. Their battle became a strange mix of danger and comedy as the confused priest nearly trapped himself in his own swamp while bragging about his techniques, then angrily attacked a random goat that Chopper was trying to rescue. When Chopper ate a rumble ball and began rapidly transforming between different forms, Gedatsu grew genuinely bewildered. The clever reindeer eventually outsmarted the priest by stealing one of his jet boots midair during a transformation, causing Gedatsu to spin wildly out of control. A final powerful cross-horn attack from Chopper sent the disoriented priest crashing down into his own swamp. But this wasn't the end for Gedatsu. He fell right through the clouds, plummeting all the way down to the blue sea below. By sheer chance, he landed in a hot spring excavation site on a remote island, where he met a digger named Goro who turned out to be related to someone from Alabasta. With his memories fuzzy from the fall, Gedatsu threw himself into digging hot springs with bizarre enthusiasm. He even fought and defeated local creatures like the Tsuchiban, leader and forest guardian, who opposed their work. In his digging frenzy, he accidentally tunneled all the way to Alabasta before circling back to the island. Through a series of strange events he never quite understood, the former priest somehow became the proud owner of a hot spring resort, now known as Hot Spring Master Gedatsu. He lives in peaceful ignorance of his violent past, though sometimes his old habits surface, like when he flips his eyelids and stumbles into his own baths. Despite his clumsiness, he's found genuine happiness serving guests at his hot spring, completely unaware that high above in the White Sea, the remnants of his deadly swamp trial still wait for new challengers. The story of Gedatsu shows how even the most fearsome warriors can find unexpected redemption, from enforcing cruel trials in the sky to accidentally becoming a hot spring caretaker. His journey proves that in the world of One Piece, second chances can come from the most unlikely places, though he may never fully understand how he went from being a powerful priest to a confused innkeeper. This strange turn of events gave him something his former life never could: simple happiness and purpose. And so the man who once made others suffer in his swamp clouds now spends his days making sure visitors enjoy relaxing baths. His violent past washed away like steam rising from the hot springs he's come to love.